Magician 2024 competitive updated deck profile for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. You know what's wonderful about the TCG? Dragoon is not banned. The King isn't banned. And in the next upcoming format, I'm telling you, Dragoon is going to be one of the hardest cards to out. Ladies and gents, today I'm coming to you guys with a competitive God tier.
Yeah, oh my god, Sam, it's not God tier.
How about you shut the It's Dragoon Turbo. You're going to make Dragoon 85% of the time, according to my calculations in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Probability calculator. That's how consistent the deck is. 85, 87%. I'm making Dragoon on the very first turn with just one card. Absolutely insane. Dragoon Dark Magician for 2024. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, start with the monster. Quick, gonna play, of course, 2 copies of the Ultimate Wizard in terms of attacks and defense. 2 is the perfect number for any Dark Magician based deck. And you basically just only need 2 Dark Magicians in rotation, not 3. So once you have more than 2 copies, and if you're gonna maximize someone actually playing 3 Dark Magicians, it essentially becomes redundant and it just gives you more bricks in the deck, right? So only 2 copies of Dark Magician is all you need. Next off, I feel like the best starter in the entire deck, 3 copies of Magician Souls, and last but not least, the 1 copy of Magician's Rod. So you guys are like, whoa, Sam, what the heck is going on? 3 souls and 1 rod? What type of Dark Magician deck is this? Well, first and foremost, huge shout out to Loza. You know, I got huge inspiration from Loza only playing 1 copy of Magician's Rod. The reason being is because I'm focused on actually turboing out Dragoon on the very first turn. So I'm maximizing myself. I'm actually playing 3 copies of Red Eyes Fusion and also Insight. This is a Dragoon turbo deck. And I feel like Dragoon is one of the best tower monsters in today's metagame, which not a lot of cards can actually deal with. A lot of people are cutting out Goddess as well. So if you're able to set up Dragoon with a bunch of hand traps, you basically just win the duel. And this entire deck focuses on actually trying to turbo out Dragoon as quickly as possible. So like 1 card Dragoon is what you're trying to go for this deck, and Magician's Rod is just really great on the clapback. You can still make Dragoon if you don't open up a Red Eyes Fusion, especially in this deck right here. In this version right here, you have a higher percentage on actually opening up with a 1 card Dragoon than opening up with the 2 card combos in combinations of Souls and Rod. Regardless, if you do not open up with Red Eyes Fusion, you can still go Souls and Rod, that's still Dragoon, or you can go Rod and Illusion or Souls and Illusion. You guys know the famous 2 card combo, which helps you get access to Dragoon on the very first turn, right? But regardless, you want to focus yourself on actually summoning Dragoon with Red Eyes Fusion, and in doing so, Red Eyes Fusion locks you into normal summoning and special summoning the turn you activate Red Eyes Fusion, hence why you can only play 1 rod in the deck. Also, if you open up with Souls and also Red Eyes Fusion, you can still activate Souls effect to send Dark Magician directly from your deck to your graveyard as cost, and send this card to the graveyard without having to special summon Dark Magician to your side of the field. This bypasses the summoning lock if you open up with Soul Servant and also Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, where you can utilize Soul's ability to basically send Dark Magician goes to the graveyard to stack Dark Magical Circle to potentially draw 2 more cards, which is absolutely insane. So I love this combination because remember, you don't have to summon from the graveyard. You can just literally activate Souls, send the card for cost, and then send Souls to the graveyard without actually having to summon the monsters. So that's a really important thing to know. If you open up with Souls and also Red Eyes Fusion alongside your Servant, you can easily bypass the summoning condition and just dump Dark Magician go to the graveyard. So you potentially just draw 2 cards. It's just absolutely insane. So Souls and also Rod, absolutely insane to play in the deck. Next, you're playing 2 copies of Illusion of Chaos. This ensures that you play 3 copies of Rod and also 5 copies of Magician Souls, 1 copy of Dark Magician Girl. You guys do not have to play her, but I feel like the additional just draw 2. If you're able to resolve your Red Eyes Fusion, you know, the follow-up and the clapback on the following turn is just absolutely insane in my personal opinion. So having her just gives you more access to additional push, but she can be a brick, I'm not even gonna lie, but the draw 2 reward, like the high risk, high reward is just there, you know what I'm saying? The 1 Tamias, you can still make Dragoon without hard drawing, of course, the Red Eyes Fusion by opening up with Illusion with Souls or Illusion with Rod. You guys know the drill with Tamias, absolutely insane. And last but not least, you're playing the 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon for your Red Eyes Fusion and the 1 Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon. This is here just for the insight, and you can also recycle back your Red Eyes Fusion from your graveyard or deck to your hand using this card's ability. And it has dual purposes where you're actually able to dump Dark Magician to the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? So you're able to dump Dark Magician to the graveyard to summon your Black Meteor Dragon. So if you open up with like Meteor Dragon with Souls and also Servant, that's essentially just like draw 2 right there on the very first turn, which is absolutely insane because this would dump Dark Magician and Souls would dump Dark Magician go, right? So you can just dump bricks out of your deck so that way that your Soul Servant just gets more value. So that's pretty much it for the monsters. Off to the spells. The heart and soul of this entire deck is triple Red Eyes Fusion and of course triple copies of Red Eyes Insight. This is a Dragoon turbo based deck. A lot of decks have a hard time outing Dragoon in today's format, especially Snake Eyes and also Fire Kings. If you time your interruption correctly with Dragoon and backed up with a bunch of hand traps, you pretty much just win the game. And this is like the most high risk, high reward card. The only thing you lose to is Ash, which you're playing cards to check the Ash in this deck right here. But you want to make sure your Red Eyes Fusion just resolves. Once it resolves, you have a big beefy Dragoon on the field, which going second is also insane. If they can't stop Red Eyes Fusion, you're basically breaking your opponent's entire board. So you're popping 2 and swinging, which is absolutely insane. So this is like a 1-card Dragoon, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to commit too much in Dark Magicians to make Dragoon when you can just activate 1 Red Eyes Fusion to get you access to Dragoon right away, right? So Dragoon is a god card in today's metagame. Not a lot of decks play Goddess in the main deck. And like I said, if you can time your interruptions correctly and properly and layer your interruptions in a right sequence, Dragoon can become really devastating. The card cannot be destroyed by card effects, and it cannot be targeted. So what targets? Promethean Princess targets, SP Little Knight targets, literally everything targets. Like, you want to see this card in your opening hand, which is absolutely insane. So next off, of course, triple copies of Soul Servant. Soul Servant with your Red Eyes Fusion is just like insane. And those 2 combinations just works really, really well because you automatically get to draw 1 because you get to dump Dark Magician to the graveyard. That's why opening up with Soul Servant, Red Eyes Fusion, and also Souls can just be insane because you're just drawing 2 free cards. The 1 Dark Magical Circle, I honestly might want to bump this up to 2. No cap. I think this card is absolutely amazing because what I'm about to show you guys. The 1 Seekers of Dark Magic and the 1 Magician Salvation. And to run out for a Dark Magician engine, you're playing, of course, the Eternal Soul. Which is absolutely ridiculous. So that's pretty much it for your Dark Magician engine, ladies and gents. 3 Upstart Goblin. This card's at 3 now, ladies and gents. This card's insane. Upstart Goblin is ridiculous. That's why I want to play Circle, because Circle with Upstart Goblin basically becomes literally prosperity, right? Which is absolutely ridiculous. You're stacking your entire deck. You're playing a 37 card deck, which you want to maximize yourself and actually seeing your Red Eyes Fusion as quickly as possible. So Upstart 37 cards in your deck. Absolutely insane. I feel like Upstart is just mandatory to play in this deck. You guys already know how good Upstart is. And now off to your non-engine, I'm playing 3 copies of Crossout Designator. You guys can play this or Nadir Servant. I've seen Loza play Nadir Servant, which is actually pretty cool to get you access to your window play. That might be better than Crossout. Who knows? But like I said, guys, I want to play this deck as on theme to Dark Magician as much as possible. Like, you want to resolve your Red Eyes Fusion, guys. So, you know, screw Ash Blossom, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Red Eyes Fusion resolves and you get a turn following that, you basically win the game. And also going second as well, you can literally activate Red Eyes Fusion into a board. Today's metagame, there's no hard spell trap negates unless they're playing Infernovals. So like, Red Eyes Fusion going second alongside Crossout Designator just guarantees that your Dragoon is going to come out on the field. And when Dragoon comes out, pops 2 and also gets the attack. The card is absolutely insane, guys. So Crossout is just broken in this deck to guarantee Dragoons, right? Like, you want to guarantee Dragoons. Next off are your hand traps. Of course, double Effect Viller, double Ash Blossom, double Ghost Spell, and last but not least, you'll play, of course, double copies of Infinite Impermanence and your 4th Call by the Grave, or your 4th Crossout Designator, right? These are all, this is like the biggest non-engine package that I'm playing in the deck. You guys can substitute these cards for whatever you guys like, but on theme with Dark Magician, if you're trying to turbo out Dragoon as quickly as possible, I feel like Dragoon backed up with a hand trap is just insane. Like, if you time your interruptions properly, if you can successfully bring out Dragoon, break your opponent's board, and time your interruptions correctly with your hand traps, you pretty much win the game. Next format, Snake Eyes are going to be everywhere. So just like belling the Flamberg is just absolutely ridiculous. Not a lot of people are going to be main decking this card. So like belling the Flambird is just insane, guys. Insane. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for your main deck for your Dragoon Turbo. Let's go on into your extra deck. For your extra deck, of course, 2 copies of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon and the 1 copy of the Dark Magicians. This is all the fusion I'm playing in the deck. I feel like I needed more room for links. I'm not playing Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, because like I'd rather just make a Psycho Dragoon, right? Like, there's no need to play that card, especially when you're not playing a bunch of back rows, right? The only back row you have is Eternal Soul, and that's pretty much it. So you're not setting 5 past like the old days, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it for your fusions. Next off for your links, Link Spider, Artemis, Phoenix, Unicorn. Unicorn is in here so that way that you can spin back cards without having to trigger off the Grunix in the graveyard, which is really good. So Unicorn is nice. Celine, IP, Access Code, obviously really good cards. The 1 Dark, I like playing double SP. I feel like double SP, if you can play it, I think you should. SP Little Knight, like, remember, Eternal Soul on the clapback becomes a free SP, right? Because what you do is that you Eternal Soul, revive back, banish one, make Link Spider, activate Eternal Soul again. Well, you're obviously activating the first Eternal Soul in the end phase of your opponent, right? Activate Eternal Soul, make SP Little Knight, banish another card, right? Which is absolutely insane. So SP just becomes free with Eternal Soul, in my personal opinion. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. Like I said, guys, this deck is very simple, very standard, on theme with Dark Magicians. You're trying to make Dragoon Turbo, and that's pretty much it for the main deck. Let's go over some example test hands on what you guys can do with this deck right here.
Supreme Pro, the best competitive trading card game sleeves ever. Easily gliding, easy shuffling, durable, and is what all the pro players use. Get yours now in a variety of different colors. It's the only protection your cards need. Visit tsx1.com now. Link in the description box below.
Honestly, I'm just very happy that we get to at least try to play this deck competitively for 2024. Like, I'm not saying like this is like a god tier. Well, it is god tier because it's Dark Magicians, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I'm not saying like this deck is gonna beat Snake Eyes. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is the best variation to play if you guys want to play this deck to compete in today's metagame. Honest, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, it is not the greatest deck. It is not, but is it on theme of the anime? 100,000%. Can you summon Dragoon, which is literally a towers? 100,000%. This deck is just super duper fun to play. And let's see what hands that we're dealt with. If you guys are watching this video right now, be sure to get the best sleeves in the entire world. Supreme Pros right now at txx1.com. Link in the description box below. The best sleeves in the entire world. And guys, easy shuffling, easy gliding sleeves ever. So guys, if you guys haven't gotten these sleeves yet, make sure you guys get it today. Be sure to use the code PAC10 for 10% off. So let's draw our first. Like, here, let's go. This is actually pretty good. First and foremost, guys, like, we just cap to our opponents first. Let's just cap. Let's activate illusion. You know what I'm saying? Let's just cap to our opponent. You know, let's just do a bunch of plays, bait out stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's bait out a bunch of cards. You know what I'm saying? Just bait out. You know, add souls to your hand. Of course, here, put this on top of your deck. Let's do this. Let's activate, you know, Red Eyes Fusion. Oh no, actually, sorry, my apologies. We're gonna put Dark Magician to our top of our deck because, you know, we rather have this on the clapback. Then next we activate Red Eyes Fusion. Send this, and if this doesn't get negated, if it doesn't get asked, you're pretty much lit, ladies and gents. Of course, on Red Eyes. All right, big Dragoon. Green is insane, ladies and gents. And then we activate Magician Souls. We're gonna send Dark Magician Girl to the grave, and we can send Souls to the graveyard. Okay, so now you activate Upstart Goblin. Draw one, Drew Bell, and then you pretty much pass your turn here. It looks like pathetic because this is just the hand that we're dealt with in this one. Looks absolutely pathetic, but if you're able to just, you know, let's say you activate Dragoon, negate, right? Negate Dragoon, and then you activate Ghost Spell. You know what I'm saying? And they can't beat Dragoon if you time your interruptions properly. Usually you bell the Flamberg. Okay, you're playing against Snake Eyes. You bell the Flamberg, and then honestly on the clapback, if you have this, you pretty much win the game. You know, usually bell the Flamberg, and then this, you know, I don't know, you probably save it for like a Zelantis or something like that, or maybe stop them from getting away into getting their access code. You know, it just all depends, right? Like every scenario is different. Obviously, like, this isn't like the most trending, but they just have to deal with this to win. Like, if they don't deal with this, like, you win the duel, right? And that's what, like, I want to focus on when it comes to playing Dark Magicians. And then next turn you draw for turn, and then like you just win the duel from here on in. You just activate this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you search Rod. You know, like you search Rod. And then, you know, and then it just goes crazy from here. You go Rod, effect. Right here, search Circle. Then you activate. No, honestly, I search this, to be honest. I search this and activate this. Right? Say Eternal Soul. Okay. And then you activate. No, actually, no, you. That's wrong. Sorry, let's go down. Let's go Soul Servant. The exact same step. So you go No Maraude. Activates effect, so it's Soul Servant. Activate Soul Servant. Stack Salvation, right? Stack Salvation. And so you have Dark Magician Girl in the grave and Dark Magician. You banish this. Draw 2 cards. Drawing Salvation. Obviously, this is shuffled. I didn't shuffle properly. So I put that on top of the deck. Draw a card. It's another one. It's ass. You go this. Eternal Soul. Right, and you just pop attack. You know what I'm saying? Still not bad. You go Artemis, and then, like, you know, So, you know, it just depends on what your hand is, you know. But this is like it's basically Dragoon control. Like you're trying to do Dragoon control, right? Let's go another test hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do 3 test hands here. Honestly, I kind of want to bump Circle up to like maybe even 3, bro. Like having that card as an interruption, like a guaranteed, is insane, bro. Maybe it's time to put back 3 Circle. Who knows? So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is like a crazy hand as well. This is an insane hand. This hand right here is a god hand, ladies and gents. Holy smokes. So first and foremost, you activate Insight. Dump Red Eyes. Dump the bad Red Eyes. Extender. Search Red Eyes Fusion. And this guarantees that your Red Eyes Fusion is resolving. So activate this. Send Dark Magician. Send Red Eyes. Like, you guys see this, right? Summon Dragoon. Alright. And then you activate Magician Souls. Cost, send Dark Magician Girl. Which is insane. Send itself to the grave. Then you activate Salvation. Salvation effect. You're gonna set Eternal Soul, you know. Then you activate Soul Servant. Stack Circle to the top of our deck. Stack Circle right here. You guys see where this is going, right? Then you want to cut the deck. Stack Circle. Now you activate your Soul Servant since you got 2 in the grave. Draw 2. Draw Circle and Dark Magician on its ass. Activate Circle. Circle effect. 1, 2. Insane. Okay. Alright. And now you can set this. Set this. Set this. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, this thing is so good. If you're playing against Pearly, you can chain block, which is pretty cool. And it guarantees you, like, insane follow-ups the next turn. Yeah, like, you guys see that? That's the idea with Souls and Servant, right? Ladies and gents, let's try one more test hand. Alright, let's go. Cut the deck. Draw 5. It's still combo, bro. Still combo. You guys already see, right? Still combo. Dragoon. This is still combo. It's like Dragoon. It's like Dragoon, set 1, pass. And that's why like Red Eyes Fusion is so good. It's a 1-card full combo into a Dragoon, you know? Let's try one more test hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, in a hand like this, this might just be like a really bad hand, to be honest. This. I think right now, what we're trying to do is like here. Let's see. I think this hand might not be Dragoon, to be honest. Like you rather go for a guarantee. You want to normal this effect. Soul Servant, right? Effect Soul Servant. Stack souls. Right? And this is why Upstart Goblin is insane. Activate Upstart Goblin. You draw into souls. Then you activate Souls effect. And the best thing to do is send Dark Magician. I think what I'm gonna do here, just to like, yeah, it's not good if you don't have a Red Eyes Fusion. Like it's tough. I'm not gonna cap you guys. I go this. Probably like send these 2 to the grave. Oh, send these 2 to the grave. Draw 2. 1. Oh, now becomes ass, right? Like, this is bad. Like so bad. Then you activate this. Soul Servant. Draw 1 more. Oh, that's combo. Wow. Okay. We got blessed, bro. We really got blessed. Send this. Summon this. Effect. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen, but you know, like you're Yugi. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're Yugi, you're Yugi. Like no one's gonna blame you that you're Yugi. You know. Now just this Artemis. Then you set this, and then you end your turn, right? Like still Dragoon somehow, but all good. You know. All right, let's try one more test hand so you guys get an idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you guys want like an easy deck to play, just activate Red Eyes Fusion, call it a day. Ladies and gents. Dragoon is nice. Okay, let's draw 5. 1. Man, he stuck to my hand. 2, 3, 4. Still combo. This is still combo, bro. You just literally go this. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Search this. What is it? Put. I think I will put. Yeah, this at the top. I don't know if there's any other way to do that. So bad though. Yeah, I guess it's okay. This is so bad though. It's like you're. Oh, this is terrible. I don't like this. You pass. This is just it's ass. Not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Not the greatest. All right, last test hand. All right, guys, here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty bad too. It sucks. Like if they ash this, like you just basically lose. You know. This is the downside of this deck, but this is like the high risk, high reward card. You know, this is still 1 card Dragoon. If you see Red Eyes Fusion, it's still 1 card Dragoon, right? All right, last test hand. I want to showcase you guys that sometimes it's like it's ass, you know. 2. This is not bad. Let's deck in our deck. Let's go Red Eyes Fusion. Red Eyes Inside. Let's just do send. Of course, no Red Eyes. Black Meteor. Add, of course, another Red Eyes Fusion. Okay. And now let's go here. Red Eyes Fusion. And boom. And boom. Big Dragoon. If they can't stop that, you win the game. Then go Illusion. You go Illusion here. Add Souls to your hand. And then you're going to put this on top of your deck. And then you're going to activate Souls. Cost to send Dark Magician Girl to the graveyard. Send itself to the grave. Now you have 2 names. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, activate Upstart. Draw 1. Ass. Upstart. Draw another 1. Ass. 1 negate. This is also a downside of playing too many, right? Like, but like, the logic is if you don't see it, then like your deck is just ass. But if you see too much of it, your deck is also ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just all depends. Like, I'm not even gonna cap to you guys. Like, this is what I would do to play this deck. Or I'll just play like Pierre, not even Dragoon Turbo, but like without Dragoon, like the deck is really weak. Like this card, like usually if you can clap back on the next turn, like yo, you win the duel, bro. Let's see. You clap back the gate. Oh, they can't beat Dragoon. Nice. Draw for turn. Oh, congratulations. Ladies and gents, we litty or what? Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this combo video and test hand segment of this Dark Magician deck profile. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. And be sure to visit tx1.com to get your Supreme Pro sleeves today. And this is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Let me know your thoughts about this Dark Magician deck list in the comments below. This is probably the most competitive God tier list for me. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.